today is going to be something a little bit different than I normally do. I don't personally really super like reaction content, but you know I'm running out of stuff at the moment to where I have to use reaction content. So recently, IGN and Monster Hunter have been releasing a couple of videos showcasing some monsters. Rompopolo, let's see what the names of the monsters are. It's Rompopolo, um, Ajikaran, and Gravios. Now, I have not watched the Gravios video yet, but I have watched from Popolo and I've watched Ajikaran. So, I'm going to watch these videos and I'm just going to react to certain bits about it. And then when we get to Gravios, we'll probably watch the whole thing. Um, but yeah, it's I'm gonna react to some of the things on these videos and show and talk about what I'm excited for. We're gonna start with Ron Popolo first because I think he's the grossest monster in the world. I hate him. He's so gross. Um, and I'm so excited to fight him just because I want to burst all of his bubbles. I don't like him. And honestly, it's just I think I like bursting things like bubbles and things. I like bursting them. So it's just that's a me thing. So we're gonna go and we're gonna watch the Rampopolo video first, and then we're gonna move on to Ajikaran, and then we'll move on over to Gravios, the one I haven't watched yet. But just for beginning, this region looks really
This
cool.
month's IGN Firsters from the
I had to
oil
download
space.
the, or not download, I had to turn down the audio a bit. It was a little too loud.
Hands-on impressions and
But
more
look
on
at,
Monster Hunter World
look
all
at it
throughout the
sitting
month
on
of
its little
January.
fucking
To
butt
get
thing
started,
and
here's a
causing
Rampopolo
bursts
hunt
in the
in
oil.
Olympus Oil Well Basin.
I don't like it. That's a view of Ajikaran right there. We'll see him in a second. But just look at this guy. He's a brute wyvern that has a bug face like a mosquito, and he's covered in these bulbous things. And then look at his tail. Oh god, it's so gross. I hope you can cut that tail off. I really do. I don't know. I don't think they do in this video, but I hope you can cut that tail off. I'm excited for sneak attacks. That's a mechanic I'm gonna forget about always, but I'm excited to have it. Whoever's playing this is similar to me. When I was playing the demo or the beta, I always had the focus mode on. Always, no matter what weapon I was using, always had focus mode on. It didn't make sense to not always have it on. Now, all of these videos are using the same build as the beta, which the upcoming beta in February is also going to be using that build, so it's not going to have all the updates that they've promised after playing the beta. So these are all going to be a little bit different than what the final game is going to be, but it's just the monster fight. And I hate this thing. It's so gross. You know, I've never been a sword and shield user ever in Monster Hunter, but watching these gameplay videos makes me want to maybe try sword and shield for this one. I feel like that might be my best combination of like mobility as well as guarding. Because I forget to guard when I'm using like bigger weapons, but something like this that's quick to move around and get a quick guard, I would like. I'm excited for Ajikaran. We'll get into him in a little bit. We'll probably just skip all the rest of this where they're fighting. But I mean the boss interactions. That's gonna be fun to see because I know they had those in World and in Rise, but this looks a little bit more intense. This is really cool. This is really cool what happens here. This is insane. So that's a spout of fumes, flammable fumes that they just shot a torch pot at and blew it up. Ajikaran video has a lot better environmental effects in it. This is the gun weapon. I don't use the gun weapons. I feel like I'd rather be more hands-on when it comes to Monster Hunter. Even though I'm thinking of using bow for wilds. It's killing me that he's in focus mode, but he's not doing any of his wound attacks. Being potentially an insect primary. Insect blade primary. That's gonna be my whole build, is using the wound attacks. Oh, its back is all bloodied. You can see on its left side or right side. I was about to say it's a shock the thing hasn't gotten into that trap yet. Oh god, it's all deflated. I hate it. I hate it. It's now just all flabby skid. Here's some bow action. Again, this is pre-beta bow build, or this is the beta bow build, so it's not going to have the updates, so it's going to be a lot faster when it comes to that homing target for the wounding attack. They're changing all that, so a lot of this is going to be a lot different in the main game. And again, in the beta, we're not going to get the post-beta build. We're still, in the new beta test, we're still going to get the old beta build. When you kill it, it all deflates, and I just feel bad. And it's just, look, I hate it. It's so gross. But that's from Popolo. We can pause that there. And we can actually just get right on into the next monster, which was Ajakaran. So we can just go ahead and get into that. Let's make sure to turn the volume down a bit so it's not too loud.
This month's IGN First is Monster Hunter Wilds. We got to play the first 5 hours or so of the story, plus face a few monsters from the Oil Well Basin. Look out for loads of
Ajarakan.
brand new exclusive gameplay, hands-on
Ajarakan.
impressions, and more on Monster Hunter Wilds all
How do you
throughout
pronounce
the
it?
month of January. To get us started, here's an Ajarakan hunt in
Ajarakan.
the Oil Well Basin.
There you go. I love this thing. It gives me like Rajang vibes, honestly. Like a weaker fire elemental Rajang. It's all like covered in like these scales that give me like magma feel to them. Like even maybe a combination of Marshmallow and Rajang, Magnamalo from Rise and Rajang. Like I love what it looks like. I love how it looks. I love how it fights. This thing is great. That attack. That attack. That's like the Rajang has like a lightning attack that goes right in front of him. That's why like I get very strong Rajang vibes from this guy. So it's like a fire Rajang, and it's terrifying but also exciting. Obviously, this is going to be a low rank monster because this isn't in the first 5 hours or so of the gameplay. So it's not going to be as hard as Rajang, but I am like very skeptical to believe that Rajang's going to be in this one just because we have the skeleton of this guy, and so Rajang will just be based off him, or he's based off Rajang. And again, another Rajang attack. Like, that is something Rajang does. That's a cool thing that you just saw there. He used the hook to grab a healing bug and bring it to him instead of having to run over to it himself. This is cool. This is cool. I like this. This region right here, it's like a major environmental region. So it's got sort of a Dragonator vibe right there. Unfortunately, he missed with it. What if, and I know there's not going to be any like fight styles or anything in this, but what if they turned Sword and Shield into like a fencing attack and a poking more fighter than a swinging fighter? Or what if they incorporated a fencing style or something? I was just thinking that because that weapon kind of looks like a rapier, and so it'd just be really cool if they did that. Again, a Rajang attack. And I'm probably saying Rajang wrong so many different ways. Look at this region, though. Like, that's what I'm excited about, is these regions look beautiful. And they're so different from what we've ever seen before. I mean, this does give me kind of a feel for, like, where you fought Kuv Taroth a bit. But still, like, it's so unique. So unique. Nice state break right there. Come on, he's wounded. Go into your focus state. Oh, this is something we've seen in the trailer. That guy over there. I don't remember its name. But that's probably why they had to cut, because they didn't want to like showcase his fighting style too much. I know I'm delayed on this, but the fact that you can throw bombs now is really cool. You can place one and then throw another. Makes it so that like everybody can get a decent damage in with bombs, no matter what weapon you're using. I'm excited for these wounding attacks, man. These wound attacks, I think they're a great incorporation into Monster Hunter. There's one tail cut. I feel bad. I mean, he doesn't lose much of his tail though, which sucks, because then it means he can still use it as a weapon if it is one. Look at this place. Look at it. It's like burnt trees and embers and things like that. Is it like maybe an old ship or something? Like, these settings are just beautiful, and I am so excited for this game. Oh, that's poor Jarkin. Didn't even get to stay in his enraged state. Broke his back, so you see all of his bits are broken. That's pretty cool. I think his head is broken too. There we have it. That's the Jarkin fight. So we just have one more fight to get into, and then that's the video. So this one's Gravios. He's a returning monster. He's a big flying wyvern. He has like a fire laser beam. He's really cool. I think his belly looks like it's all broken. Yeah, because he's covered in stone. Yeah, look at his belly. They broke it. Look at that. I hope I get good at dodging with the bow. I love that monsters don't pay attention to you, or at least, like, certain monsters. Maybe like Apex monsters. I don't really know why they don't, like, just attack you on sight as they used to in old games. But I love that they don't do that, so that you can get the opportunity of sneak attack. He was using a ghillie mantle, that's why he wasn't getting attacked. Okay. Oh, they're using the Jarkin armor. Look at his armor set. You can't really see it because he's in the body, but you can see his outline. That's definitely the Jarkin armor set. And that looks really cool. Yeah, look at that thing. I've never seen that attack with the sword and shield. There's his laser beam. Fireball. This is like a Godzilla freaking laser beam to the ground. Oh, poison mists. I believe Gravios has poison, fire, and sleep mists. Or it might just be poison and fire. I don't remember. He broke his belly. Oh, that looks so terrible. Oh, he's using this. It has a crit draw build. That's interesting. Oh, that's Rompopolo's armor set now. You can just tell by the bubbliness of the neck. Yep, that's a sleep. So, Rompopolo's armor set might be crit draw, or the weapon they're using might be crit draw. Doesn't have any mega barrels. Oh wow, that's just perfect timing and position. That's really cool. I like that. It does. I mean, it was good because he got the damage, but if he had woken him up with the explosions and then dropped that on him, he probably would have gotten another knockdown and would have gotten more time to just hit him as he was incapacitated. So it might have been a little bit better to go a different route with that. Tails cut early. It's a 13-minute video, and I feel like we're only 4 minutes in. Two carves from a tail? Okay. Remember the coconuts in Monster Hunter World? Could have probably broken that roar if he just used the, oh my god. Oh! Oh! Oh, that is an angry boy. I really hope I get good at dodging if I'm going to use bows, because you really need that perfect dodge. If you want to use power coatings, you're going to need the perfect dodge. I like that they did the whole, like, style meter. As opposed to, like, resource management. He's farting fire. He must have had Chipotle. Look at that face. Like, the detail in these monsters. Like, the last time we saw him was Generations, I believe. So, like, it was a DS game, so it wasn't all that detailed. Oh, they got lucky with that one. They were able to get that, drop-down attack right before he shot its lasers. God, I love his laser beam. So when do you think we're going to just get Godzilla in Monster Hunter? Like, when is there going to be a Toho collab with Monster Hunter? And we get Godzilla in it. Or, like, they reskin Devil Joe to look like Godzilla or something. Oh, that was a good piercer. Not as good as that one, but that was still a good piercer. Right, he's knocked down. You get to his face and you just constantly barrage him with piercers. It takes too... Like, you wasted so much time with him being down. It might have been the end of the hunt, but still. You wasted too much time with him being down right there. We'll just end it there with his death. Let's see if there's a better image to end it with. Oh, they're just gonna carve him. Let's see if we can find a good image. Right there. We'll end it right there. But yeah, so that was Monster Hunter Wilds reaction video for some of the monsters they've been releasing. Ajakaran, Rampopolo, and Gravios. Or Gravios, however you want to pronounce it. I don't know why I'm putting the emphasis on the A with Gravios. I'm excited for this game. I really am. I decided to do this because the Monster Hunter Instagram posted like a 6 weeks out picture, and I was just like, you know, they've released 3 monsters. I'm gonna react to monsters. I'm not gonna react to gameplay. I'm not gonna react to like the cooking video or anything like that. But like maybe as time comes on, I'll react to the monsters. When the beta comes out, I don't know if I'm gonna live stream that, but I will play it, and I'll get some sort of reactionary video for that as well. For the monster, whatever monster they're adding to the beta version. But for now, I just wanted to show you guys these things, give my take on some of it, and test out doing a reaction video, see what you guys think about something like this, and see if it helps with growing the channel. I know a lot of people like reaction videos. This is my first reaction video. Hopefully it doesn't get taken down. I'm going to have to credit IGN, and thank you IGN for having these videos up. I'm going to credit them and say, like, I got these from IGN, and I hope my commentary was good enough so that it stays up. But thank you guys so much. If you like what you saw, please do me a huge favor. Hit the like button so the algorithm knows that people like you will like me too. Subscribe to the channel so you get updates and notifications when I go live and post new videos. And leave comments down below. Hints, tips, tricks, or your thoughts on Monster Hunter Wilds, your thoughts on the other reactions you want to see me, other games and things you want to see me react to. Follow me on all my socials as well. I'm on a campaign right now on Twitter to find out what the hell's going on at Jurassic Park Survival, because we have not gotten any updates from that game in over 6 months. And I want that game to come out. And then also check me out on twitch.tv/b_walnuts, and on and here on YouTube when I live stream Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. When Monster Hunter comes out, that's gonna take over all of my streams except for on Thursdays when I always play Sea of Thieves. Thank you guys so much. Please be careful, be safe, don't do anything ever. Always regular ones, and of course, always be sure to smash socks. See you all.